What's good, everybody? Welcome back to episode 3 of Under the Tent. Today we're going to go ahead and get into our topics. Does anybody want to go first? No, I can start us off.
Let me go first.
Alright.
So, everybody's been talking about the education system, not really as of recent, but it's always just been a conversation in kids of our age, just, because we're all in school, whether it be like late high school or early college. So, my question to y'all is, if y'all could cut something out of school, whether it be like a subject or a practice or whatever, what would it be?
Advanced maths.
Every form of English.
What?
I don't like it. Like, writing?
Yes. Basic writing should be cut out.
I think I would take out advanced math, like calculus. Like, I would pretty much cut the high school level off, probably a pre-calculus, like as of what it is now is just, I don't know. I don't like the pre-calculus level. It's just a little much just for the...
I mean, a lot of stuff you don't use.
Exactly.
Like, if you know you want to go into some kind of major with that, like...
You should...
Then you could take it.
Yeah.
But...
Stuff like... There's people at the school I know that have to take an advanced math class, whether it be like stats or the AP Calc, since there's like two types of that or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they have to take that for college admissions just so it looks better on their resume for college, or just because they're trying to do some kind of engineering or something. And like, I totally respect that. So it should definitely be like a choice, but I think you should probably be able to just stop doing advanced math, because let's be honest here, like
you don't use it.
Yeah, who's going to be using like statistics and stuff like that?
You can't
other
use
than
a calculator in real life.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to be dealing with finances, but that's it.
You can pay people to do it for you.
Mm-hmm. You can, like, with finances, that's literally the only thing that I could think of that would happen in, like, the everyday life, sparingly in your everyday life as an adult. But other than that, I think, like, advanced math up to the pre-calculus point.
Yeah.
Or, like, Math.3, even Math.2,
AFM.
some of the stuff in there. Yeah, AFM, stuff like that. That stuff, it's just pointless, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no reason
once you get past
to take that.
But like I said, if you're going to like engineering or something, then yeah, you can take it, but I don't think
it should be required. Yeah. Why you want to cut out English, huh?
I just don't like writing.
You ain't too good at English.
I like writing, and obviously you got different people got different preferences, and people enjoy doing math for somehow. Like I've met
Trevor.
a couple. Yeah, you freak.
Yeah.
Just enjoy doing math.
You know it.
But I guess that's just up to personal preferences to, like, you don't want to do writing or whatever. And with the whole high school system, at least in North Carolina, I know, like, you get to select what level your classes are, at least, whether it's regular academic or honors or AP.
Yeah.
So you can at least somewhat affect the difficulty of the classes, but the fact that you still, like, are forced to take them, I get it from, like, a college prep standpoint, but for the people, college isn't for everybody.
Yeah.
And not everybody's going to be going through high school just to prepare for college. So,
and most of the time when you take them in high school, you got to take it again in college.
Yeah, like pre-calc, I know, or any AP class that's going to be having to do with your major, you're going to have to take over again unless you get like a 4 or a 5 on your your AP exam.
Yeah,
So,
when I know I'm just at a lowly community college, but I took pre-calc my junior year in high school, and I finished with like an 80 something, and then my freshman year in college, I took the exact same class again. Like, I thought it was going to be like college, maybe it's going to be a little bit more than in high school, but no, it's the exact same class.
I know.
I haven't taken a math class
It
in
wasn't
college
for me.
yet.
I took pre-calc 3 times. It was 3 different classes.
The pre-calc I took, we stopped getting real instruction after March 13th, so,
Man, you were taking it in the wrong time.
Yeah.
Circumstance with you.
COVID-19.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be rough trying to relearn that in college or just really learn a lot of that stuff in general just because we didn't go over so much of it.
Yeah.
But I think, I'm not taking another math class in high school. I know I can, but I'm not trying to major or do anything in life that's having to do with math. So
I made that mistake.
I'm just not going to be doing it.
Yeah, as far as what y'all are saying, I don't have a problem as far as like offering like advanced classes or like that because it just furthers the children and the students' knowledge, to prepare them, whatever. But as far as the education system of the U.S., it's just straight memorization pretty much. Mm-hmm. It needs to be more like in other countries where you have a thinking process. It's just not remember this, know that, and then we'll give you a test and see if you remember it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, myself included, I'm all vulnerable to this all the time. You look at these terms or knowing this, and this, and it's just, you just have to remember it. You don't actually know the process behind it and stuff like that.
And stuff like the ACT or SAT where it's time tests and you only have, 30, 45 minutes to do 60 questions. So much of that is just being able to guess good or judging people on how quickly their mind is able to comprehend things as opposing to how well their mind is able to shape and mold to things over time. Because you'll see so many really smart people that deserve to get, college admissions to these huge schools or that deserve great test scores, but they just do terribly on these standardized tests just because they're just not able to get it down fast enough. And when a college asks for their ACT score and it'll be like a 15 and it's, that's not too pretty.
Yeah.
And it just kind of messes up their whole resume for the college, and that'll just really turn it off, at least somewhat. That, if that's the only thing you're taking into consideration, I don't think you're being a very good admissions office, but I think that...
topic again?
I completely forgot what the topic was. Cause
what would you take out of high school?
Yeah, if you could take something major out of school, what would you take out?
Not even just classes, just anything in general.
Chemistry. I don't think everyone needs to have to do chemistry. If you're an English major, that's not going to be necessary.
See, my thing about it, alright, so everybody is going to have a different opinion on different classes to take out. But, I was going somewhere with that, but I forgot, but oh well.
Good job, What y'all boys over here think about Wesley and Trevor?
I already said I'd take math.
Oh, yeah.
I also think you should have an honors gym class.
I wouldn't really take out anything because, the advanced math y'all talk about, they don't tell you need that to graduate high school. Or even chemistry. I never took a chemistry in high school.
You did?
How'd you graduate?
Yeah, how'd you graduate? You're supposed to take chemistry.
I never took chemistry.
Did you take physical
How
science?
many sciences did you
Yeah, I
take?
took physical
Oh,
science.
I did too. They told me I had to have chemistry to graduate.
I think it changed our junior year.
I had to take a senior year.
It's not by the individual classes. You just have to have 3 sciences.
Yeah.
What 3 did you take?
All I saw on my transcript is that I needed a physical science, so I could take physical science or chemistry.
I didn't take a science my senior year.
I'm not gonna have to.
No, you're not supposed to. I don't think.
Well, I did.
Not if you
You had the option.
I had to take chemistry senior year, or I wouldn't graduate.
All I'm gonna have to take is a second English or a second foreign language, and another English and civics.
look at you.
Well, yeah, well, I did 3 languages.
You
That
did,
might have been why I had
yeah.
an extra science.
Yeah, I think the main things I would definitely, if I had to pick one, it would be making it mandatory to take a higher level math on at least just for pre-calc. Is that's not super high level, but that's just more than you're gonna need in real life.
I wouldn't take anything away. I would just add in the opportunity to be able to go how they have now. I mean, looking back, you can do the nursing stuff and stuff like that. And
Oh yeah.
I wish there was more opportunities for okay, yeah, you want to go into this in college potentially. You should take these electives and stuff like that. It's not really that much of a.
Well, I feel like there is more
broad
stuff like that
selection.
at a bigger school.
We went to such a small school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There should be a little bit of selective stuff, not kind of really niche kind of things.
Well, that's
The
what
300 hall was your selective stuff.
Yeah, that, and then when we did power lunch, the clubs, but that didn't last long.
But I mean, how much?
Going home.
You weren't really going to get that much out of that.
But it was better than nothing, is what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah. But
I know the clubs now, they're basically like, it's literally just like a free period. Nobody really does anything in the clubs, from what I've gathered anymore, that really like amounts to anything. Like, you don't really learn much. I know I go to football club, and now granted that isn't really the most high level, but like I used to go to debate club back in like freshman, sophomore year, and we didn't
chess club.
we didn't really do anything in debate club. We, they would put up like a debate on the board, but people would really just talk the whole time and not really stay on topic. So really, it wasn't much of a debate. But yeah.
When I went to chess club, we did play chess.
Yeah, we played chess.
We
played chess a lot. You two were just actually good at it. Anybody want to go next?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Ernie,
what you got?
Here we go.
So this one kind of, it's a would you rather question again. But I'm gonna kind of change kind of what it's about, since we all somewhat, me unincluded, kind of come from a sports background. So, would you rather know how above or below average you are at like sports, or know how above or below average people are like at sport, like other people?
Wow.
So you can judge that for yourself.
I already know I'm the best there ever is. I want to know how.
What do you mean? The greatest
So-
ever do it, simple as it is.
So like you walk out onto the field, you can look across and
And
be
there's like a rating over their
like,
head.
you know,
Like 2K? Like you have like an overall?
yeah. So you can either see like your team's overall or the other teams.
The other
team.
team.
I know what my team's about.
Yeah, other team.
I know we're fucking 99 overall.
Without it.
For sure.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'd much rather know my opponent than
that. Just pretty much eliminates the need to just
watch film.
Watch so much film, because you can just see what they're good at and what they're not good at. You can just attack them there.
All right, next topic.
That was pretty easy.
I'm gonna go next.
What you got?
If reincarnation was real, what would you want to be reincarnated into, and why?
Like as in,
I thought you got reincarnated as another person.
no, you can be anything.
Yeah,
It's like Buddhism.
Animals and stuff.
Yeah.
Something alive, or can it be like inanimate?
No, because they believe you can become back as like trees and stuff.
If you want to be.
I believe it's correct.
Trees are alive.
It's just anything.
Well,
I'd say anything.
I don't think you could come back as like a dresser.
Yeah, I want to come back as a damn chair.
I don't know, because someone has to build that.
Yeah, sure.
You're not, like,
I'm pretty sure it's like a
naturally
living thing.
Okay, something alive.
Yeah,
something naturally like.
I would say like an eagle or something, just so I could like fly around everywhere. It'd be dope. Yeah, and just eagles are cool.
Until your ass gets hit by a plane.
What?
I don't think eagles get hit by planes too much.
Do we have any recollection of our like past life?
No.
I know in like Hinduism,
So we just like start fresh.
Yeah.
Oh. So I have no idea who I don't know. I'm
You
Scott.
just wake up and
I'm an eagle.
You died. You just wake up as something else.
Oh well, that takes a lot out of it. I mean,
I'd be a damn grizzly bear. All they do is fucking eat. Sounds like a good life to me.
I bet you're saying that would be.
Go hibernate.
Sleep for 3 months.
I would.
Sleep, eat.
Might be an ant.
An ant, like a queen ant or like a worker ant.
I'd maybe like eventually work my way up.
I don't think ants.
Yeah, I weren't like that.
That's the whole point of me becoming an ant.
Well, you don't know, because remember you're reincarnated and you don't remember anything. So
I'd still go with an ant.
So you're just gonna be crawling.
Well, think about like how long ants probably make it.
Probably not that long. They're insects.
Who messes with ants?
Anybody who feels like stepping on them?
I step on
There's ants out in that field behind this house.
Anteaters.
Alright.
They're probably like
Better watch out for them anteaters.
Like a
bugs coming.
me and a horde of fire ants. I would join them. That
Still,
or
like,
a.
or something.
Okay, fine. Then I'll change it. I want to be a wildebeest.
A whip. Alright. Just roaming around with the pack.
Yeah.
Or the herd.
I want to be something in like a herd. I wouldn't want to be like a lonesome animal.
I'm an
like a
alligator.
wolf in a wolf pack or something.
Yeah, so that'd be cool.
That'd be dope.
Be like a wolf. Something, yeah, amongst others. I wouldn't want to be like the common tree frog or something.
I would still probably stick with eagle, even if you don't remember anything.
I want to be a jungle animal.
A leopard
Like
a monkey?
or a jaguar.
a Nah, maybe a leopard.
Leopards
Because if you're a jungle animal, ain't no one gonna come near you.
Yeah,
you're there.
ain't nobody out there.
You gonna end up in a zoo?
I want to be.
Yeah, well, I would think like a gorilla or something because they're in packs too.
Yeah, I want to be
They got
something
their
that's
families.
high in the food chain in the jungle.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure the jaguar's like the top, or at least something.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I think like maybe a gorilla would be a cool answer too.
Like me and Wesley come back as some gorillas and we just got our own pack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let a jaguar run up on us.
A panther would be kind of cool to be too in the jungle.
Those really don't exist anymore.
I don't think alligators can go in the water and out the
No,
water.
they barely there's barely.
Okay,
any.
I'll be reincarnated as one once that come back.
You die.
No, oh god.
I don't know why, but my first thought was one of them like 20, 30 foot long pythons.
That was my first thought.
Like an anaconda,
They're
or
like
something.
huge
Yeah.
ones
I
in
thought the
Africa.
same thing.
Yeah. Or like South America.
On the Congo.
I mean, snakes on a plane, Ernie.
All you got, you eat like once a year. You eat like one goat, and you're set for like a year if you just lay there.
Be a king cobra, just.
King cobras are freaking cool.
I want to come back as a mammoth.
As a what?
A mammoth?
Mammoth.
Oh man, those don't even.
Exactly.
You big enough.
That's the point.
When they recreate them,
You already a mammoth.
honestly, the first thing I thought of was an elephant. I was like,
Yeah,
who's gonna mess?
they did.
Who's
Like
gonna
a
mess?
rhino?
Yeah, who's gonna mess with a big ass elephant?
People
Except for
kill
them.
them.
Yeah. But shit,
Rhinos are almost extinct.
I thought they were.
Wait, what are?
Rhinos.
Yeah, they're getting there.
Yeah, they're like right on the brink.
Mm-hmm.
Mine
Yeah,
was
it's just so many.
an elephant.
An elephant.
No reason. I like elephants.
It'll just be a big ass hippo.
Man,
Damn swamp.
Yeah. Hippos.
Hippos are pretty cool.
So
Hippos are like one of the.
Oh, whoa!
Is it just turned into?
You just refer to
different
animals as a
can we
hippo?
name?
Yes, I did.
No.
You heard it here first, Keith.
What?
You
Keith the
livestock.
hippo, apparently. Oh, be reincarnated as.
Anybody wanna?
Keith would probably be something stupid like a lion.
Yeah.
The basic. Everybody just want to be a lion. Don't nobody want to be the eagle.
Giant
so,
Chinese salamander.
Yes.
Yeah. Salamanders are
Anybody
stupid.
wanna go next?
Yeah, I think everybody
Okay.
pretty much said
I
theirs.
come back with a sheep.
I don't really have like a specific topic. It's more like just Mike Tyson. Have y'all seen like his fighting videos and stuff?
I've
Like,
seen
he's trying to come back.
He looks like he's.
He definitely
You
got
know, I'm no like sports critic. Like I don't know much about boxing, but he looks pretty freaking fast when he's like punching.
He's like 53.
Yeah.
So.
He
He's
got
had
off-
like 18 years off too.
Mhm. The only thing I hope is he don't get rocked right in the temple and just his 53-year-old body just.
I think it's cool, but I don't see the.
Some people are saying
Is he
he
gonna
might
fight like old people?
Some people are saying like he might get in the ring with Tyson Fury.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was the thing I saw.
I don't think that's a good
Yeah, I don't
idea.
think that's a good idea on his part.
He's
Just because that's kind
6'9".
of like we've talked about with football before. Like Deion Sanders, like probably couldn't suit up. And,
Don't get me like he's
just-
great and everything, but
just because his
he's
like
just
old
old now.
body couldn't like keep up with the young bucks.
Mhm.
Like I don't think Tyson can go. How many rounds at boxing? 12? 13? I don't
Probably
think
about
12.
12.
Like,
I
he's
said,
gonna
I don't
stand up
think
like Mayweather or
Mike
something.
Tyson could. Yeah, I don't think he'd get in the ring with Floyd and
Yeah.
last that long. I'm not saying he probably still has the strength to knock someone out. But
Yeah,
I would
he definitely does.
I would want to see it though. I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I mean,
Probably
like,
on
I'd like to see one of his fights just to see where he's at.
just to say you've seen Mike Tyson box.
Just like Ernie was talking about, you can, see his overall, see his stats. Yeah,
Just
I've seen-
imagine.
You go back and
imagine.
YouTube.
I've seen some people saying that any fight he's in, he has a chance just because he has background and how one punch you can knock someone out.
Yeah,
That's
just
like
just
I
the mental
saw he
factor.
was.
Like somebody's thinking in their mind, "Oh my God, I'm fighting Mike Tyson."
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, see, I'm not knocking that he probably could knock someone out. I just don't think he could last 12 rounds
Mhm.
with like a real
Yeah.
a top dog
Yeah,
like a
just because they've been
Fury
conditioning.
or Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, their bodies are just so much
Wow.
younger and more conditioned. And he's a 53-year-old man coming out of retirement.
I put money on him. 50-year-old Mike Tyson.
Well, that's because you just want to make the most.
No, but I think he would have a good shot.
You really think Mike
Against-
Tyson
I think-
would beat Deontay
Against
Wilder?
Fury.
Or
Against Tyson Fury?
Or Deontay Wilder?
I would have to see like the measurables, like how much taller he is.
Fury
Tyson
is
Fury.
Fury's
6'8",
kicking his
6'9".
ass.
Mike Tyson's
I would-
5'11", like
maybe that's
230.
I would give him a shot. He
I
looks
don't think
really
he-
strong and powerful.
I don't think he's got a chance
At
against
50
Fury.
He has a
Fury is
chance.
like 6'9".
He has a chance just because he can knock him out.
Fury also
Tyson-
grew up like
How
boxing
tall
in
is Tyson?
England.
Like 5'11".
5'11", and Fury is 6'9".
God's almighty.
Fury also took the hardest punch I've ever seen someone eat against Deontay Wilder.
Yeah,
Back up.
up.
Yeah, he literally stood
But
right
that
there.
ain't Mike Tyson.
And
That
Tyson's
ain't Mike
beat tall
Tyson.
people.
Mike Tyson ain't Mike Tyson no more though.
Yeah.
This
I
ain't 30
Well,
years ago
obviously
Mike
he
Tyson.
I mean,
but
Once again, not saying that he's like out of shape or anything. Like, yeah, he's still in like good shape, but
well, now he is.
53-year-old body is not gonna keep up.
Yeah,
And then Tyson, Fury is 31. So like,
yeah. And I think Deontay Wilder's like right there too. Around that like 28 to 31 kind of age.
I definitely paid a
Mike
watch.
Tyson had one fight in him. After that, he.
Yeah, so I don't think he could come back and
If
like
he
get right back
gets
in the
knocked
circuit.
real good, and then he's just out for a while just because his body takes so much longer to recuperate.
He beat me the whole time.
Not Mike.
He got offered like 20 mil for one.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him fighting like Evander Holyfield, like someone that he fought like back in the day again, but I don't think he could like step in the ring with a new guy.
Yeah, with the new guys, I think he could deliver the punches, but he couldn't take them.
Yeah, that's, I'm not saying he couldn't box still. I just don't think he would win too many
Yeah,
against the new
that
guys.
grown man strength, I don't know.
Yeah, so he takes one right hook and falls over.
Yeah,
That's what we're saying.
I mean, he's still training though. We haven't even really seen him at his quote unquote peak at
he's
this
still
age.
not done
So
getting back into shape.
But
quote
training isn't the same as actually fighting.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean you're right. But I mean, they do sparring and stuff like that. But
Yeah, but
it's gonna be different when he comes back for sure.
Coming back from 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to see him in a charity match, like a charity boxing event.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
if he fought Holyfield or someone like that from back in the day that he's already fought that's around his same age, but I don't think he could take
Becky out.
like Ryan Garcia. I don't think he's.
What about Mayweather?
Yeah, I don't think he's taking
Mayweather.
But Mayweather fights defensive anyway.
They're too big. Like, they're the size difference. is
Different
too
weight
big.
classes.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson
That's
versus
too
Logan Paul.
Oh,
And
man.
Mike
I
Tyson
would
against
love to
Mayweather
see
one
that.
time.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see that.
I paid to watch that. Mayweather's
I'd see him fight Conor.
Oh, not Cooner.
They get a ton of money for that.
Man, good God, McGregor versus
Mike
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson.
I feel like
I think he could beat someone like that, but I don't see him
McGregor's
beating.
cocky self would still call him out just because.
Oh, yeah.
I would too. He's 53.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
He
Same
probably get
thing
more
with
than that.
Mayweather.
He probably get more than he did with
He can't push
Mayweather.
Everybody and their
Mayweather
mama
fight,
would watch
part
that
two.
fight.
Mm-hmm. Just
That's what we want.
literally and their mama because it was their mama
Mayweather
who watched
getting
Tyson back in the day.
All us young folks would
That's
be
what I
rooting
want.
for Conor and
The world is
Everybody
I
parents.
want to see Mayweather get in the octagon with McGregor.
Oh god.
I think that's got to be the next thing, though. I think that's what they're kind of alluding to.
I don't think Mayweather wants that.
Oh,
I don't want to see Mayweather.
I don't
get
think Floyd wants to
destroyed.
get in there with him.
It's just
Connor came to boxing, he should be able to come.
Floyd-
it's just like you said.
He's not going to, but
No,
that's what I want.
They won't be able to give him enough money.
It's what they're used to because, like you said, Conor gets in the ring with Mayweather. That's Mayweather's element. Like that's what he does. He boxes
Home turf.
and then he gets in the octagon with McGregor. That's McGregor's like place.
Yeah,
But
so it's-
McGregor come up like he's a boxing UFC fighter too. There is no UFC in boxing.
Yeah.
No one. Everyone knows it's not going to be close.
Yeah.
But he's going to need at least like 300 mil for that.
Yeah.
And UFC.
And
is-
if Dana White happens to listen to this, pay John Jones to fight.
Yes, sir.
Because John Jones says he ain't fighting because they won't give him enough money.
Ain't that the man that did coke?
Yeah, he's
John
arguably the best UFC fighter of all time.
Hey, the
I was just
man.
business.
I beat you off of a weekend of UFC.
Give him 40.
Cocaine
Who did
and hoes.
he
Give
fight?
him 40 million.
I know it was
Was it Nate Diaz?
No, he fights DC. Daniel Cormier.
Yeah, that's right. That sounds right. Yep.
Diaz, I don't think he's heavy enough to fight Jones.
John Jones is
He's
bad.
heavy.
man.
He fought an older big name like that.
Silva,
No,
I think. Didn't he
yeah,
fight
might
Anderson
have
Silva? And beat the hell out of him.
I'm trying to think of who the cocaine and hookers were.
That's
John
John
Jones.
Yeah, no, who he
told
fought.
DC, because they fought like 3 times before.
Oh.
I think.
Who's the my balls is hot guy?
Derek
That's
Lewis.
Derek
Lewis.
Yeah, let's go.
Get him
Against John Jones?
against Mike Tyson.
Oh god, just to see if he can, his bigness
Oh,
can just
God.
eat that punches.
The Trump motherfucker called up, said, I gotta knock this old fucker out.
That big Russian guy.
Good guy.
That's Ernie.
Yeah, that's Ernie.
What do you two want to go? Or I don't
He
know.
was doing so well that fight.
I'll go ahead and go. My topic is just, what do you think of just 2020? Because before 2020, it was like, this is gonna be our year, blah, blah, blah. And it's just how do you feel about 2020?
Hunter brought that up in the car. We were going to get lunch. He was like, I was going to ask, is 2020 the worst year we've lived? But
Just in general, like, just,
I guess from like outside, like from a personal standpoint or like a global?
Both. You need personal and
I mean, for me,
outside.
2020 hasn't been that bad.
My life really hasn't changed that much.
I would say, yeah, it sucks everything that's going on, especially nowadays. But like for me, not much has changed. Being a white male in America, not much has changed. But it sucks seeing all the stuff that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, he asked. I have to.
Yeah.
I can't lie. For me personally, but it sucks for all the other things that are going on that we kind of didn't really want to get on topic. So, but you all know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'll go for positive. 2020 music.
Yeah,
The music of 2020 has been great.
Hip hop music in 2020 has been really good.
That has saved 20. Now everything else, 2020 has sucked.
Yeah. on like a global standpoint, it all just like crashed and burned so fast.
Yeah.
Because like
Just one thing on top of another.
January 1st, like we were all just hanging out, having fun, doing what we were gonna do. Nope. And then all of a sudden, like,
then all the news started to everything coming in.
It's been so bad. It was something. What happened in January? I know it was like each month something.
Well, Kobe
bad
died.
Kobe was February.
no, it was
The wildfires in Australia.
It was wildfires, and then we thought World War III was gonna break out,
And then
Kobe,
and then COVID, and now what's happening nowadays in America?
2020 was fine by my standards until soccer stopped.
People thought 2019 was bad, and I thought 2020. I thought everything's gonna be up, and then
It seemed like it.
we got hit with that first wave, and then here we go.
Boom.
That tide kicked in.
But yeah, it's not much has changed for me personally, but it sucks for the world itself has been on a downward spiral pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Nothing has really changed for me, either personal, besides Kobe, obviously. 2020 is the first time I ever cried for a celebrity.
Yeah.
Won't be the last.
What?
Probably will.
It was 2019.
But yeah, we've all talked about it. And I mean, the only with the whole quarantine thing for COVID. None of us really go anywhere and do anything except when we're going to work out with each other, and if we're going to one of our houses.
Yeah, like here.
So, and then maybe every once in a while, go get food or something.
I'm glad the states are starting to open back up just a little bit, but we'll see how it goes because as soon as some states, I think Florida, obviously us, is opening up a little bit. There's been
South Carolina,
Georgia's open too.
There's been a big increase, big spike once they started opening up in reported cases.
That's on like the back burner now, though, which is we ain't heard about.
Yeah,
we ain't heard about coronavirus in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
in a month here, it's gonna probably pop back up, But and we're only halfway. We're not even halfway through. It's about to be June.
Yeah, flights coming.
The
month we needed.
Y'all know what happens tomorrow.
So can't wait to see what June's gonna bring because
supposedly they're getting close to finding not necessarily a cure, but
a vaccine.
Trying it.
Yeah, they're getting close because one of my friends' moms is a nurse, and she said that they're in the final testing stages of getting something that can kill the disease. So
I know my mom, she's doing a study right now to find antibodies in people who haven't had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not totally sure on her progress. I haven't asked her about it in a little bit, but I know she's looking it's looking up. It's just they need more people to get out there and just participate in it just because they need to find people with antibodies against it.
Oh, the people that have already had it?
No, it's the people that I don't know. I'm not totally sure on the whole thing. You have to ask her about it. But they're trying to find people who haven't had it, but if they were to get it, that they would be fine. You know what I'm saying?
One of my friend's moms tested positive that she already had it, but didn't.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to find is people that are like that to see
what did they have that worked that stopped it?
That I'm pretty sure.
I
think I'm not the expert on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what they're looking for.
Shoot, I bet I had it. I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, Mercer.
Because that was.
I mean, you can show no symptoms.
Mercer tried to tell us he had it.
Well, that's one of the things. That was one of the things that they were talking about early on. Is some people can just be carriers of it.
Yeah.
They won't like you said, they won't necessarily show signs. But they'll carry it and they can still spread it.
Yeah.
but they just won't show signs of it.
I got sick. At like the day the quarantine started, I got sick, and I was sick for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was like actually sick for like 3 or 4 days, but I had a cough for like a solid.
It was lingering.
I had a cough for like a solid 2 weeks. It was rough. But
No, thank you.
So you had coronavirus?
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, I would have to ask you to go 6 feet that way.
Corona survivor, Caleb.
Yes, sir.
You gonna go next, Wesley?
Yeah, I will. So mine is, I have 2. I don't know which one I want to do.
Both of them.
Do both those.
Yeah, why not?
You want to do both of them? You don't do one?
I'm still not one.
Alright, well, my first one is, if you could hang out with anybody famous for like a day, who would it be and why?
First question.
No, they gotta be alive.
So hang out with somebody for a day.
Dwayne Johnson?
I'm hanging out with The Rock. Hell yeah! His movies. He gonna take me to his. We gonna get a good workout in. He gonna take me to the beach wherever I want to go. Take me all over LA.
No, it's not like a. He's not revolving it around you.
Oh, I just have to do with him what he's doing.
Just like tagging along.
No, you're like hanging out with him, but it's not like this is your day. I'm gonna pay for whatever. It's like y'all been friends for like.
I still
you're
choose
just like
The
chilling
Rock.
at the house or something, or going out to get something to eat.
The Rock or Johnny Depp. I like Johnny Depp too.
Moby.
Opie?
Yeah,
Johnny Depp.
Oh.
I'm gonna say like Kevin Hart, or maybe like PewDiePie.
Tiny man.
PewDiePie.
Yeah, PewDiePie's a goat.
Racist. Jacob.
I don't know.
What PewDiePie?
I feel like hanging out with PewDiePie would be kind of boring though. You'd just be sitting there on his computer, playing video games.
I'm
and
talking about
stuff.
like go out to get something to eat or something.
Well, he said it was just like you're just been
You're like
friends,
in
right?
his like clique.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, well,
so like,
man,
just
you're not like his
he's
shadow.
Like, he's like one of the guys. Like one
Yeah,
of
you're
us.
like one of the homies.
I still
So
feel
yeah, like we go out to get something to eat or something.
Elon Musk. Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
get him high.
Ask him about the
Oh no.
ask him about the space mission that just happened.
Yeah.
Or that's
Ask him
gonna
why he
happen.
named
I don't
his
know if
kid
it's- I don't know
that.
what's going on.
The Grimes made it. The woman.
Yeah, that's weird.
The what?
His partner came
The-
up with it, Grimes.
Xavier.
I don't think they're married, so I don't want to call her his wife. The baby mama.
Came up with the XAE.
They changed it. Have you seen that? They added
Yeah, I
the
saw
12
it.
as Roman numerals now.
Wait, really?
Nice.
What did it?
That's all they changed.
It's like AXE12.
Nice.
I saw on
So
Snapchat
weird.
something saying that they had changed it, but I thought they had actually changed it. To like
Changed it
I don't
to-
know,
No, they changed
Jonathan.
They changed the 12 to Roman numerals,
I'm gonna go with Lonzo Ball.
which I didn't know you could like do it that easy.
See, that's
Like legitimately the kid's name.
Oh.
That's what I was gonna say. Somebody
you
like, just because, I don't know sports that well, but somebody like LeBron or like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Just like a all-time
Just
athlete.
one for me, like, since I'm not, the greatest at basketball, I can.
You gonna mooch off of him and ask him to train you for it? Then?
Wow.
Right.
Hang out with Boban for a day.
Oh
Sucks. Don't pick him.
How do I be saving
My new ball.
Okay. Lonzo Ball, because I want to meet LeVar and just talk to him.
Just
I
hang
feel,
out at the ball house.
yeah, I feel like that'd be a good
The
time.
baller mansion.
Yes.
Oh, there's the fourth ball brother.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can finally come home.
Shoot, you can get some ball.
Wow.
All right.
Mine's kind of basic. It'd be LeBron, obviously.
Yeah.
Why?
That's my favorite athlete ever. Just get to hang out with LeBron.
You sleep with Elon?
Chilling.
No,
You go see him bald.
That's fine. That's fine.
I don't feel me and Eli would be
Too fun.
yeah, we'll click. Well, Kobe's dead, so I can't. Do
Oh, we shouldn't laugh.
Yeah, sorry.
What the hell?
I'll probably do an athlete, but
Coutinho or Neymar?
or Messi.
I was thinking Messi too, but I don't speak too well
Yeah,
Spanish. So.
but
Does
they
he
don't.
not
We don't
speak
speak
any
the same.
I mean, he does,
language.
but-
Just not like you can't really understand him that well.
Like it's not
But
fluent as
When you
we
sit here
are.
and try to
Yeah,
talk
I
like
got you.
this, it's probably kind of awkward when he knows,
If
like,
you
hey,
just
what's
be
up,
better
yes
if
and
you
no.
understand.
See.
Yeah.
See.
Now, like Neymar, Coutinho might be better because they know different language. Coutinho played in the Prem, so he played in England, so he knows English.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Messi played in Spain all his career. Or Odell.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a respect boy. I like that.
Nothing wrong with little OBJ.
I would hang out with Lil Yachty.
Yeah, I would say like Lil Yachty or like Tyler the Creator or somebody, just because they're just cool.
Yachty would be cool just because like the whole. I don't know. I think he would like fit in. If like Yachty was in here right now with us, I think he would fit in. The same thing with Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
He'd just be like
spontaneous and vibe with stuff. Yeah.
I'm surprised that neither one of you just said Uzi.
Yeah,
Talking
me
about
too.
like music.
Uzi wouldn't really be like. I mean, it would be cool to hang out with him. It'd be cool to be friends with him, but
He
like
seems weird to hang out with. Like,
he just wants to like go buy clothes. I think Yachty would want to like go throw the football and stuff. Like Uzi wouldn't want to do something.
Uzi seems like whenever he's talking to someone, that he ain't really talking to him.
That's because he's on
Yeah,
outer
he's never
space.
really
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
Yeah. I would hang out with Wayne and ask him about his hair treatment.
Oh god. But yeah, I think Yachty would like. He'd be. Uzi wouldn't want to do like stuff like we like to do.
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But Yachty would be like, yeah, let's go throw the football. Let's just go play video games, stuff like that.
That'd be a hell of a YouTube video right there.
Yeah,
I love the one who's
coming
coming
down.
1v1ing him.
1v1 Drake.
Yeah.
He could probably be.
I know.
Yeah, want me to do my second one? You want to go?
You can do your second one.
Alright. My second one's a little deeper. And it's not like a fantasy dream world, but where do you honestly see yourself in 5 years? You can't say like rich and in a mansion unless you like legitimately think that.
I'm hoping to be alive in 5 years.
Well,
Starting that
there's
off.
a- for starters, yeah, I would agree with that. I would say just graduated college and start my career in the Navy. Like probably going through the first stuff to get into the officer program or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll try to file for like base housing or somewhere, something like that. Just starting off in the Navy basically, because that's what I'm trying to do after college.
What are you doing in the Navy?
I've been thinking about being like a no, nothing crazy, like a surface warfare officer, which is like your basic officer, like go tell these enlisted troops like go fix this or go.
So not like out on the battlefield type stuff?
Unless that's
You would have
Navy
to do
don't
that.
really do that.
Battlefield.
But
I mean,
like, if they needed someone on the ship,
well, yeah,
you still need.
yeah. I'm talking about like if we go to war and like the other nation has like a navy we gotta go up against, then yeah, I'm gonna be out there. But as a naval, like right now we're in peacetime, at least for the most part, like internationally, and just as like my brother's in the Navy and all he really like he's enlisted, so he doesn't do what officers do, but really all they do, they pretty much just patrol around the world. And he's always talking about how he sees like these great sights everywhere. He's been to like beautiful islands in Germany and I think he's been to like Italy and stuff like that. And I'm just, trying to go in there and just being a SWO, you just, you're going to be getting more than enlisted pay.
So basically, you just want to see the world.
That,
Through the
well, I
Navy,
mean,
that,
yeah,
like,
that's
comes
part
with
of it. Yeah.
But I mean, you're like a cop of the Navy?
No, like a,
You're just like an average Navy guy?
no, that's
You
enlisted.
tell
like,
the average Navy
yeah,
guy
like
what
I'm
to
like
do.
a manager.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Not like
He's
a
the
regional.
boss.
Yeah,
He's the boss.
I'm not like a CEO or nothing, but I'm like
The boss.
I got a couple guys.
He's a
in
shift
the-
manager.
Yeah, basically.
I got you.
And then like work my way up over the years, obviously. But in 5 years, I'm probably going to be, not too high up, obviously, because I'm just starting.
So why would you go to college? Why are you going to college?
Because you have to
Oh,
to be an officer. You have to go to college.
that's what I was asking.
Yeah,
I was like, why wouldn't you just go to the Navy first? and
you
let them
can.
pay
I
for
mean,
it?
you can enlist and then go through like the officer program, but that you got to be enlisted for like a while to do that. I'm pretty sure you can't just go straight to officer.
I think in 5 years I'll just be content and happy. I'll have a lot of things figured out. I don't know specifically like be doing this because things change a lot, but hopefully I'll be in the FBI. I'll say that because that's like what I'm trying to go down right now. But I'll just say I'll be happy and content.
You've always wanted off.
Right.
I'll write you out.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't want to hang out with 6ix9ine.
That's alright.
No, this is the one I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
Ernest.
So in 5 years' time, hopefully,
She form.
I'm kind of hoping and praying that I'll be out of community college by then.
Well, in 5 years, I hope you're out of community college.
Well,
If it's 5 years, Ernie, just give it up.
but no, I'm hoping I'm hoping to at least have my electrical license by then. Maybe working on another associate's degree.
Do you want to be an electrician?
Yeah, I mean, so the goal is right now, and it's probably going to change by next week, but who knows, is to get my electrical license and then work for an electric company for a few years and then hopefully start my own business. Because as you know, I'm pretty sure, my granddaddy used to do electrician and plumbing, and he had his own business. And so my goal would be to kind of take that business over. So
Nice.
so hopefully have my electrician's license, working somewhere out of the house, out of my own. So
You can go to like electrician company and you can work at like
At an
a
apprentice.
helper,
Yeah.
and then they'll help you get your license, and you'll learn on the
And you
field.
get paid for some of it too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Like an intern.
Didn't know that.
Me never
Yeah.
had
You
electrician.
can
learn how to, like,
learn on the job.
HVAC.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're like an apprentice.
Like trade type jobs,
Yeah.
like HVAC or
You'll
electrician.
learn
or
on the
plumber.
job and slowly be getting your.
You taking notes, Jacob? Don't be looking at me like that.
Write that down. Write that down.
It sounds like school ain't going too hot, so you might need to write that down.
It's gonna be 5 years.
Oh, I'm graduating community college.
It's already been 7 years of community college.
It's already
It's already been like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, 5 is a lot more than 2 years, Ernie.
Mhm.
This would be the what? The second year?
Only if
He
you
did
do 5
the
years,
second,
that
yeah.
means some years you wouldn't get a credit the whole year.
Oh god.
That means most years you wouldn't get
Well,
it.
Yeah, 7.
You would be like a semester per year.
You don't get to the end, they gonna tell you they can't give it to you because of your damn grade.
Like,
thanks
how
for the
you
money,
been here
but-
7 years?
Yeah, thanks for the money, but
Your GPA doesn't meet the graduation requirements. I'm sorry.
Graduated with like a 0.7.
I don't know.
I ain't gonna say.
that could happen. Where you see yourself with?
me?
Yeah.
Hell.
No. I don't know, because I thought about it at home the other day. Obviously, in like a dream world, I want this to pick up where we can live, like I can make money off of YouTube. But if I have to be like career wise, hopefully, at the end of, I've already transferred into a 4-year and gotten my degree and beginning to get into coaching at the higher level, such as a 4-year university and college, not like a high school. I would like to, be able to move out, have my own house, and begin coaching in college in 5 years. But YouTube is my main focus right now since I'm back home. So hopefully,
I feel that.
have enough money to be able to move out and do YouTube full time, which hopefully I can speak into existence and actually pursue this.
Just gotta stay consistent with it.
Yeah.
In 5 years, I hope to be out of community college and have my 4-year degree and start teaching.
what do you want to teach?
I want to teach history,
Yes.
and I want to be coaching soccer.
Yes, sir.
Coach
You gotta be
special.
good to coach.
Well, what y'all laughing at? No, you don't have to be good to coach. I'm not a coach, though. I'm too good.
I know.
Don't worry, we'll tell you when we're done when we're laughing at it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll tell you. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Everybody listening is going to be real confused about that one.
I know, but I'm confused.
I'm so
Don't worry about it. We'll let you know.
Ernie is already confused. Whoa.
What about you, Stan?
5 years, I'll be like 24, turning 25. So at that point, I should be graduating from a 4-year. And the plan right now is to become a chiropractor, so be a couple more years of chiropractic school.
I'm gonna hit you up when you graduate.
I got you.
I think all of us will.
Y'all get a discount.
Pause.
Discount?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
big of a discount?
30%.
Depends.
Depends how business is doing.
Yeah.
Better advertise it.
Alright, boys, you get a discount. How much?
You-
Business ain't good. 1%.
Me?
Yeah, you got one, Trevor?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh. Fuck me, I don't give a shit what you're doing in 5 years.
well, that too. I mean,
Well, I was gonna be a teacher and a coach, but fuck them kids.
Yeah.
I don't really want to deal with the kids nowadays. So I changed. I'm probably going to go into accounting because, one, I like math.
Because isn't that what you said you want to do, like, get one out of high school?
Yeah. One, I'm good at math. Two, it's warm in the winter and it's cool in the summer. You're going to be inside. It's easy on your body. So hopefully,
I respect that.
I should be graduated by then and I should be in there at least a year or two.
Yeah.
Starting moved out of my house. Maybe not get a house by myself, but maybe an apartment.
Yeah. Me.
Because I don't want to get a house if I can't buy it like
Straight
up.
Yeah.
Own it.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Because my grandpa, all he's done is like, if he's everything he got, he bought straight up. He don't even have credit. So I don't want to like buy something I don't have the money for.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ain't got no mortgage or nothing like that.
no, he built his own house.
Yeah. You gonna get married?
Yeah,
I might have a few wives.
That's one thing nobody said.
Well,
Talking about like getting married or something.
I don't want to be married at 25.
if I'm gonna be in the Navy,
I'm gonna have 5 kids by then.
Quote
One every year.
quote from
You better hear something.
Scott's Snapchat story the other night. We all married to the bag.
yes. All the homies married to the bag.
My kids, 5 different baby mamas.
No.
Jesus.
I have to respect that.
Thank you.
My plan is to have 4 kids with 5 different baby mamas.
Jeez.
Respect.
Wait a minute.
Alright, you want to end this off with
Alright,
your
I'll
topic?
end us off.
You gotta think of
Yeah.
something.
No, we always have that would you rather topic.
Oh,
you know, little topics
another
like
one,
that.
another one.
I ain't got a would you rather.
Oh.
Would you rather? But if you could be, y'all might already, if you could be any animal,
Wait, what?
what would you be?
Is this not going back to?
So is it? It's not like the reincarnation. You
No,
can like remember
like,
who you are
yeah.
and everything.
Like you're now, but tomorrow you wake up and you're that animal and you know everything you know.
I'll be like a chimpanzee or something, and you could like
Planet of the Apes. That's what you want to do.
you could like I don't know, just prove human or like.
Can you like transform back to a human?
Say you're that animal for like a year.
I don't know about that.
So you would be like a
You can
chimpanzee.
just completely get away from all the stuff.
I'll be like one of them condors that can just fly for like thousands of miles without stopping. So I can literally just go across the whole world and for like a year and then just come back, chill at the house.
Not a bad point.
I'm moving my dog.
Stupid AJ, bro.
If we're gonna be it for a year, I want to be like
I could finally figure out who the fuck AJ is.
like a common like blue jay.
Okay.
Because if I have to come back for a year, I don't.
I'm gonna find you and shoot your ass.
No, like you just like hang around. Like I don't know. I think it'd be cool just to get away. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to be like a grizzly bear, so I'm gonna risk like fighting other animals and stuff. Like ain't nothing gonna be food. I want to just be casual,
Just
easy
chilling.
life, just live in a tree.
Pick at some seeds every once in a while.
Yeah.
I respect it. I respect it.
Oh, no, I'd be a bat.
A bat.
Yeah.
So Scott, when you said
Started in the
chimpanzee in the beginning, were you gonna like teach them the ways?
Yeah.
So they could say,
I mean, not like take over, but like you see like the
"Man, Dave,
you see like Coco with the gorilla, where the like like sign
Yeah, she could speak.
the sign language.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure she died.
She did, yeah.
It was sad, but
R.P. Harambe.
yes.
example of a
But no,
I'll 4 years ago.
I say finally later I'll be one of them condors, so I could just literally go across the whole world, just see everything. That'd be dope.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be something like.
So like a lion or
Predatory.
something where you'd have to like.
Yeah, no
Fight
one or
stuff.
nothing is gonna like mess with like. I'd want to be just something simple.
Because I'm a simple.
He's a simple kind of man.
I'm gonna be like a blue whale.
Blue whale.
I like
Or
that.
just
Something
like
that's straight. No, I'd be an orca whale.
those things.
Some out there in the
Yeah, just
ocean
something that like doesn't
swim
get messed
around.
with. Yeah, so I would want to be something that doesn't like risk dying in my animal form.
Unless you get hunted by them poachers up in the north.
I'd be a polar bear.
Something I can live with.
Good luck.
You'll go extinct.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
For what?
I don't know, just be cool. Like you live in the ice. That's dope.
There ain't no ice.
Yes, it was.
The only thing,
Yeah,
they're
Well,
all
I'm only gonna be there for a year, so hopefully in that
You
year
can make it
I can make it through the year.
because you know, like, all right, I just got like X amount of days.
Yeah, I just gotta wait 12 more days. This is polar bear, and I'm good.
Them things are huge too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a downgrade on my normal
Yeah.
stuff.
Me and Travis, I know we saw.
He was swimming.
Y'all left us.
Y'all left us.
No.
No, we left them.
No.
They stopped and we just kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, we wanted to stop and look at the animals.
We stopped
I'm ready
and
to
looked
go
at them.
Y'all just said stop and go. Y'all just stop. All right, cool.
Yeah.
We just stopped. And
We want to analyze them.
want to pay.
What would you be, Ernie?
I
He
just
said
blue whale.
blue whale.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Big Caleb?
I see you scrolling through, looking at a bunch of
Yeah,
different
Well,
animals.
the whole time I was thinking polar bear.
If it exists,
Y'all can both be polar bears.
if it actually exists, I would be Megalodon. If it's an actual
Oh,
thing.
I'm just hanging out.
Megalodon. If it
Yeah,
actually
some-
exists.
Some fake old dinosaur.
I said
It's a giant
Oh,
shark.
we're gonna be a dinosaur.
I said if it actually exists. If it don't exist, then I'll be like an octopus.
What?
Wait, you know what a megalodon is?
It's that big
I
old
always
shark.
thought like it was like a
It's like a
fake movie.
it's like a
dinosaur.
great white shark the size of a blue whale.
But do we have a fossil?
Not that big.
Huh?
Yeah, like they actually
Their
exist.
teeth
They're
are
like
long.
dinosaur
And
age.
people
stuff.
think like there's people that think they still exist.
I didn't
We
think
just
they
haven't
actually
found it.
exist.
But the thing is, there is technically a possibility that it could exist because like we know more about we know more about space than we do about
The ocean.
The ocean's only like 3% of the
Yeah.
ocean.
Yeah.
Because we can't physically get that deep.
If there, I would be like Bigfoot.
Oh.
See,
That's
Sasquatch.
That's
just
another
walk
thing
out
I
of
would say.
a city or something.
We could
Yeah.
say something,
Well, you
something
walk
that,
out there, you get
supposedly
shot.
exists. Like somebody trying to be a Bigfoot, somebody trying to be the Loch Ness Monster,
I'm gonna be a Yeti.
just to see if they exist.
Oh.
You just wake up one day and you're Bigfoot.
You said what, Trevor?
I'll be a skinny Keith to see if it exists.
You didn't have to say that.
Disrespectful.
You find one yet?
What?
Or you gonna be a polar bear?
He just said they're going to be polar
We'll
bears.
just hang out. Antarctica. Chill out.
Trevor's the gorilla.
Yeah.
The other thing that I saw on his phone that I don't know why, but I've always wanted to like see one in person, but being one would be cool too. A blobfish. Just down there on the sea floor.
Like thousands of. It's so
Hey,
dark
where's
down
this
there.
blobfish?
I mean,
Disgusting.
If we can be down there, you gotta be the cool one that's got the light hanging in front of it.
Yeah.
Oh, an anglerfish.
that's the other
anglerfish,
thing I was
yeah.
thinking about.
Ugh.
Every time I think
Good
of it, I
thing
think of
about
Finding Nemo.
Anglerfish?
I saw, what did I see it on? I saw something on about how big they really are. It might have been on Snapchat.
I believe it.
Like, he thinks they're like,
Yeah.
You think they're the size of like a bass, but
Shoot, we talking about the ocean. All of us need to go fishing in the damn ocean one time.
We need to go-
I was doing if we could get a boat where it's just us, but I wouldn't want to.
We had to rent a boat.
Yeah,
I have my boat license.
Yeah, no, I don't trust that. I'd rather go with like a guide.
Nah, I can drive a fucking
No,
boat.
I want somebody.
I will say,
Let me drive the boat.
the last
That's
time
part of
we
the
did that.
experience. Let Travis drive the boat.
Travis don't know where the fish are. I'd rather go somewhere that
We
just
get
like,
a man.
the dude guarantees like we're gonna one of you is at least.
so you want to
catch
get like a
something.
charter, like one of the
Yeah.
professional charters.
But I don't want to get like the massive boats where it's like 100 people and they all just catch that. I
Yeah,
want
like
all of
one
us.
of
and
them.
like
what if
two
we get like
bros.
a boat
I'll
for
say-
a weekend? We gotta catch something the whole weekend.
Yeah.
I would say I've done both. I've done the one where it's like it's just your group of people and the one that has like 50, 60, 100 people on it.
Mhm.
I prefer the bigger boat because, well, I mean, I don't know if it was just a bad experience. It probably was, but like,
Did you say you didn't catch nothing?
well, one, we didn't catch anything. Two, we almost didn't make it back to shore. No, like he was sitting there like full speed ahead in his boat, and my dad was sitting in the passenger seat like, "Hey, can you slow down a little bit?" Like, because the waves were getting up because high tide was coming in or something. And he was like, "No, we can't slow down. We're about to run out of gas. If I slow down, we're not going to make it." And he said, "Oh, all right." and then we hit a wave, and we damn near tipped the boat over.
God almighty.
My dad fell. My dad
It
fell out
sounds
of the
like
seat.
your guy just didn't know what he was doing.
Sounds
It's
like
not
you
like
got that
yeah.
cheap guy.
Yeah, it sounds like
Your
Dad fell out of the boat.
Huh?
He fell out.
I almost fell out of the boat. He fell out of the seat and broke the seat.
I have been fishing like that with like it's just like a small boat
I've
with
been
like 5
before.
of us, and that was fine with me. Like that was cool. I caught some weird.
But I don't want to catch like
Flatfish.
little fish that are like the size of the bass we catch. Right now. I'm
You trying
talking
to catch like a?
I want to catch like a
tuna or
sailfish or like a giant.
Those.
tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to take like 3 of us to pull that thing up.
I've
Yeah,
always wanted
something
to
like
catch
that
a
would be
mahi
cool. They gotta like strap you.
Them
into the
Goliath
sea.
cougars.
Ringfish.
Yeah.
I'm trying to catch a shark.
And you
I
gotta,
would do that.
You can.
I wouldn't want Travis to just rent us a boat and do that. Hopefully we find something.
oh, we gonna find something.
We just
Believe
go
that.
30 miles out and just.
Yeah, you find something. Don't worry about it. Just put that big weight on there and let it drop down.
Yeah, just put Hunter
All right.
in that cage.
That's
In the
everybody.
cage, drop him down.
I think that's. Yep.
Don't even put him in a cage. Just lower 100 down.
Yeah, just lower Hunter down and tell him to lead us where the fish are. Sniff him out.
Give him some goggles.
Give it. Team Chum has a whole new meaning.
Team Chump alive.
Yes.
All right, I think that's gonna wrap us up. We're right just about an hour. So thank you all for tuning in to episode 3. We'll see you all next week.